In a peaceful forest filled with tall trees and soft sunlight, many animals lived together around a quiet pond, enjoying a simple and happy life. Among them was a young deer, graceful and fast, who admired his own beauty and walked proudly through the forest every single day. One warm afternoon, the deer walked to the pond, lowered his head, and began drinking the cool, refreshing water peacefully. From the edge of the pond, a small turtle slowly approached him, moving gently with hope, wanting to make a new friend. The turtle looked up kindly and tried to greet the deer, hoping they could talk and become friends. But the deer stepped back with a slight smile, amused and proud, thinking he was far better than the little turtle. He laughed confidently and dismissed the turtle, believing someone so slow could never be equal to him. The turtle's eyes filled with sadness as he lowered his head, hurt by the deer's harsh and careless words. Without saying anything, the turtle slowly turned away and slipped back into the calm pond water. The deer stood alone, still proud, unaware that he would one day regret how he treated the kind turtle. A few days later, the pond area became muddy, and the ground turned soft and dangerous under the hot sun. As the deer stepped forward, his legs suddenly sank deep into the thick mud, catching him off guard. He struggled to pull himself free, but the more he moved, the deeper he sank into the sticky ground. The water was just ahead, but completely out of reach, and the deer began to feel helpless. From the pond, the turtle noticed the deer struggling and realized he was in serious trouble. Even after being insulted, the turtle slowly moved toward the deer, choosing kindness over anger. The turtle reached him and offered help, staying calm and steady beside the trapped deer. With no other choice, the deer carefully climbed onto the turtle's strong shell. Step by step, the turtle carried him safely across the muddy ground toward dry land. Ashamed and grateful, the deer apologized, finally understanding the true value of kindness. Soon after, a terrible drought struck the forest, and the peaceful pond began to dry up quickly. The water level dropped lower each day, leaving behind dry cracks and making survival difficult. The deer looked around nervously, unsure what to do as fear slowly replaced his confidence. Animals gathered together, worried and restless, searching for a way to survive the crisis. In the middle of the chaos, the turtle remained calm, quietly observing everything. He stepped forward and prepared to share an idea that could help everyone. The animals gathered around and listened carefully as hope slowly returned.
Friends, gather close. A shadow looms, but there is light ahead.
What light, Turtle? We feel only the weight of uncertainty.
The light of unity. Together, we will find our way.
They decided to leave the forest and search for a large river together. But the turtle could not move fast enough and began to fall behind the group. The deer looked back and saw his friend struggling, realizing he couldn't leave him again. The deer quickly returned to help the turtle, remembering the kindness he once received. The turtle looked tired and weak, struggling to keep up with the long journey. The deer paused and thought carefully, knowing they needed a solution. All the animals gathered again, working together to solve the problem.
We must find a way to cross the river. My shell can float, but I'm too slow alone.
We can gather logs for a raft.
We'll weave vines for the bindings.
And we'll guide from above.
A kind goat stepped forward, offering to help carry the turtle. The animals prepared a cloth bag and tied it securely with care.
Let's get this bag ready for the journey. I'll help hold it steady. I'll bring the vines. Thank you. Let's tie it securely. There. All secure.
They gently placed the turtle inside, making sure he felt safe. The bag was hung around the goat's neck, ready for the journey. Together, the animals continued walking, stronger because they stayed united. As they moved forward, the dry land slowly turned greener ahead. At last, they reached a lush green area filled with fresh plants and cool air. A wide, beautiful river flowed in front of them, shining under the sunlight. The animals rushed forward happily, drinking water and celebrating together. The goat gently lowered his head and helped the turtle out safely. The turtle stepped onto the grass, calm and peaceful after the long journey. The deer walked toward the turtle, now filled with respect and gratitude. He lowered his head deeply, thanking the turtle for saving them all. The turtle smiled and forgave him, showing true kindness. They stood side by side near the river, their friendship stronger than ever. The deer learned that true strength comes from wisdom, kindness, and helping others.